Here's another sample problem from section B8, and it says the length of a rectangular basketball court is 44 feet more than the width. If the perimeter of the basketball court is 288 feet, what are its dimensions? In your own words, you could restate this, but the idea is everybody knows what a basketball court basically looks like. They're just saying it's 44 feet longer than it is wide, and they give you some information about the perimeter, which of the court's the distance around. If we add the outside edges, you get this, and let's see if there's some way we can relate this information so we can actually find what the dimensions of this basketball court are. So first of all, let's state what we're trying to find. We're trying to find the dimensions of the basketball court, so in other words, the length and width. Okay, we're trying to find that, and let's go ahead and choose a variable. You can use L or W. I'll go ahead and pick X again, and actually probably be a good idea to sketch this to get it, because this one we definitely can sketch. So let's say this is supposed to be a rectangular basketball court, and we could either represent the length or width with a variable. Let's go ahead and let the width, the smaller quantity, be the width. So I'll let X be the width, and then the length would be, and that would be part of our second step, would be 44 feet more, which means you just have to add 44. So the length would be X plus 44. So this really would handle part of steps 1 and 2, where you can see you're representing one side as X, the other X plus 44. That uses this information in the first sentence. Okay, now to actually find this, we're going to have to, in this case, use this additional information that the perimeter of the court is 288 feet. And that will tie with how we find our equation. Perimeter, if you add these sides up, you're going to get the perimeter. We also have a formula, and sometimes it's useful to bring those formulas out. And we know the perimeter is 2 times the width plus 2 times the length of a rectangle. So we might be able to use that to help us set up our equation. And we actually know what the perimeter is. It's 288. So let's write an expression with these that will give us a perimeter. So if I take 2 times the width, 2x plus 2 times the length, which is x plus 44, as we've represented it, we should get 288. So there's an equation, and now we can just kind of breeze through with our algebra and solve this. So let's multiply this out. Simplify this side. We have 2x, and we have plus 2x plus 88 is equal to 288. Let's put these two together. We have 4x plus 88 equals 288. Now let's put the numbers on the other side. Subtract 88. In this case, it's pretty easy to do in your head. You get 4x equals 200. Divide both sides by 4, and we get x is 50. So again, we don't want to just stop here. We want to make sure we answer the question. Let's find the length and width of the basketball court, or dimensions, same thing. So this would be one of the dimensions, the width. The length we could find by adding 44, and that would be 94. Okay, so to write this down, the width to give the dimension would be 50, and the units are feet. Make sure you put those in, and the length, as we calculated here, would be 44 feet more, or 94 feet. So that should be the answer. What's being asked here, it's a good idea to check it. Let's see if what we have here matches the information in the problem. Length of the basketball court is 44 feet more than the width. Is that true? 94 minus 50 is equal to 44. So it is 44 feet more. That matches that. How about the perimeter? Is the perimeter of the court 288 feet with these dimensions? Perimeter would be 2 times the width, 50, 2 times the length, 94, and if you do that calculation, you do get 288. So it checks out, and we should be good with that answer.